Okay.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
And that's where we're at right now with Triss. Where we
Truth
were.
is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Oh, I need to change my settings.
Stop. Go away. Don't. Ah!
Is it that one guy?
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The door. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Do then. Push it. Oh. There you go. This is the wrong one. Loot. Okay, we needed that. Made money. I take everything. Alright, take the doll back. The door's right here.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
We'll help. We're gonna help. Alright. I haven't even opened that. Okay. Examine the drawing. There a drawing? Did I get this is in the way? Paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn. Child, it seems.
Strange stuff.
The doll and the crib.
Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one. Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Oven's probably in the door thing. So many goodies. All right, let's find it. I don't know what I did there. It's an oven.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
The way you play, well, it's only ever fun for you.
That's 'cause you're a dullard. All you humans are dullards.
You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to. I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
All this. Oh. Oh, other side. Here we go.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
Of course not.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
Thank you very much.
Making deals
The dreams, they were
with
awful.
codlings.
Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Alright, but what about that guy? Do I tell him?
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones. I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Exactly. It shan't.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
Nope.
Greetings.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
We're all dying.
Arr!
That's just talk.
Private.
Buzz off!
The merchant.
and murderers.
Welcome. Welcome.
What have you got there?
One. Oh, when did I get this? Get this.
So long.
All right.
When it rains, it pours.
My pizza rank.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
Like you to craft something for me.
I don't know if
Think
they
you
have
can?
anything that. What does it become though? I'm gonna look into all this. Coal and ironing got. All right.
So long.
It's a waste of words.
Now to this lady.
Will you get those shutters?
I'm knackered.
Who can afford a witcher in this day and age?
Mustn't think like that.
Do I miss me?
Stop staring, you'll jinx
No
our
glass
work.
tastes as sweet as the first vacuum ball.
Taste its oldest cause only with you after the 10 or 30.
Here she is. Right.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or
That's
strong
interesting.
desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's do this.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
I trained her in Kai. Let's do it. I remember one.
I
first.
accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
That's it.
Ciri was orphaned.
I'm not gonna do
during
anymore.
the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were.
Try not to
Really
say
upset
too
her,
much.
but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her.
Yes, too many
But
questions.
your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
That bed looks so uncomfortable. That was the dream. That's not.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply, show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Thanks for your help. Let me loot you.
Made some head chews.
You believe
Hey,
it?
Whitey.
All right.
Why'd your hair go white?
Next place.
Hey, Whitey. Why'd your hair go white?
Kill me!
Ugh. Yelling.
It's clear as the eternal fire.
Rich, hi Rich.
So rough.
You look fucking amazing. On top of me.
Amazing. Hey.
Hey there, handsome.
Trumpet. Never mind.
He fixes it for you.
No, said I'll come to the wrong place.
Arena's come
Them silly dump.
Possibly should have just taken Roach.
You're a vulgar one.
Eh.
I see it in your face.
No loitering round here.
Ah!
Locked.
I never come back, you stinking statues!
All we wanted was...
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth!
And this.
Gear up in the nick of time, as always!
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Dead meat, arsehole.
Chase round him! Reminds me of our days of yore. Eh?
Yeah, when Almost like we never left Bergen.
I feel for your ma that she bore you.
Told you this place was no good.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned.
Dun dun dun.
I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh.
Wild Hunt.
Not good.
Not good
Not
at all.
But I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Uh-oh. Where's Dandelion?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Well, just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm.
Yeah.
Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Right. Bit everywhere.
Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
What was that letter that we got? We probably should read that. Once more, I would like to convey my thanks for agreeing to grace my son's wedding ceremony with your song. Your presence warmed our heart, and the sweet notes with which serenaded us so touched my wife's heart, the Baroness Duville. That tears the tender. Right. Okay. I think that's what we picked up. There it is. The thrust of the hypnotic gaze left my visage red and hot. The whole world suddenly set to spinning in a whirlwind of oblivion, and I plunged into the purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar, the music, the singing. You, for that one brief moment, I felt as if I were the lute you were skillfully strummed, and wanted nothing more than for you to put your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords. Okay.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad.
Might not be that bad.
Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Read his planner in just a sec. More Dwarfian. Alright, let's see. Doesn't look pretty, but it is what it is. Dandelion's planner. Like a rose abashed. Oh, crimson. Okay. Fair Rosa would sink into humor blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. A charming garden enclosed via in Gildorf, Molly. Though well she knows the touch of silk and lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust embrace. Gildorf, via next to the morgue. Espula, though timid in looks, no adventure did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had a big dipper? Far corners laundry near the mouth of Pontar. Marabea. Though her cries are divine, when behind closed doors, standing on stage, she squawks. Her squawks are drowned by snores. The bits near Popper Square. Elial. Figure most rare. Her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes, or be made a fool. Tailor shop across the tannery. All right.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Junior claims you agreed to pay him.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Jesus.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a
Yeah, they
stranger
wanna
out
spend
of
the
the
money.
kindness of their hearts.
Not
Better to
entirely
lie.
your kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm.
Worse.
It was the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
This Dandelion guy sounds hilarious.
Never rains by pools.
Simpleton!
Youth these days, they're brave.
Every bloke's this one. One glance tells me all I need to know about you.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that.
Wait here. Ew, this might stop, so sorry. There you go. Okay. Oh, is he dressed up?
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Why do you dress up? Doesn't matter why you dress
What
up
did
that
you
way.
and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as
Yes.
he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me. Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
We got okay. Farewell.
So long.
Grimy germs.
Where's... Let's get Roach. This is further than usual.
Humans.
Help a poor fellow out.
Hey,
Okay, can't rush it.
what do I
Oh! Ooh! Oh!
Hey, to leave this city, son.
Greetings.
Ah!
I wonder what it takes to like design these places. So cool. No, she's inside. Oh. Oh, my kids.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Oh, wait.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Why not?
A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd you get bit?
It hurt him
My
much.
uncle's in
In
a
his
circus.
eye,
He's a
'cause he
witch,
doesn't
right?
dance with rats,
Can you?
stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar! That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go
Must
home.
be coming home from war.
Oops.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well. Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave.
Where are ya?
This one's got a fever.
Bring your children to Marabella's School of Tots, where they will learn reading, writing, and respect for the gods. We charge no fees, but welcome donations from all. Your generosity is what keeps us going. That's cool. Yes, I'm stealing from school.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done...
It's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
I like her for some reason. Alright. Bye, children.
What's a stranger doing here?
Are they just not gonna move?
What's a stranger doing here? A fighter!
How am I supposed to get out of here? Talk to Molly. Okay, but I can't get out. Are you kidding me? I don't know where to... Okay. I can't. What do I do? Maybe she wasn't supposed to. I don't know.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited.
I like that it tells you. There it is.
I wanted to wear the duvets.
That's it, Roach. Oh!
Oh,
damnation.
All right.
ages.
I love rain. I wish it was raining right now. There we go. Hungry, hungry, hungry.
This Baronet's Lavalettes villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Let's
Well,
go.
if Molly will be there.
On our way, then. We've arrived.
So few people.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
But know a lot about horses. Let's just
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say
That's
to a little
attacking
race?
in front
Not
of
what
my
I came
camera
here
now.
for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
I'd rather resolve what I have to with Molly.
Very well. I shan't insist. The attractive one, that's Molly. Speak to her. The Baroness and I will place our wagers. You can then ride back to Novigrad with us if you wish.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Dandelion is full of shit. That's
right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't. Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says dandelions are good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
It is.
But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
I remember your last conversation with Dandelion.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
I think she's just talking about Ciri.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Okay, she's really naive, isn't she?
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Alright, thanks, Pharrell.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
He's interesting. Whoa, Torso Rosa. Okay, I need Roach. $940.
Hey,
We're far away. Why am I having trouble? I can't. Can't maneuver him right now for some reason.
Slow
Let me
now.
move this.
Hey,
Why is this blocked off?
Whoa there, Roach.
Whoa. Where do I need to go?
Children and fish don't get what they wish.
Like dung that flows to the sewers, so the worst scum flows into Novigrad. Ah, here crawls a witcher. Look! The corpse.
Ah, damnation.
Oh, why am I starting a fight?
Oh, push!
Why is there always people yelling in the city?
I think we're in for rain.
Double chase.
Oh,
Oh.
Sick of a taste of pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No luck. Writhing and slippery, the bugger, as quick as a toddler. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Well, sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both misses are fond of
Do
freaks.
more evil than 1,000 believers can do good. Ears open and eyes peeled. For evil never sleeps.
It's gotten so I'm
Let
afraid
us
to
say
see
it's
a
our
surgeon.
beloved Novigrad.
Never know when they'll accuse him of witchcraft.
got a pie.
Hmm.
Likely they shall find her
keep your
blue in the
distance.
Pomtar. There's some say she ran off.
No
good can come of religious fanaticism.
You have to find a way to get
Capital of
in.
the world, they call it. But what's it matter when superstition and the frocked ones rule Novigrad?
What do you want?
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your cleavers?
Away with you, vagrant.
What's this? Didn't hear me tell you we ain't looking for no
no
cook.
trouble.
Sod off!
Move along.
Lout.
I have to find a way in.
I haven't the strength for anything.
Oh!
Hey.
What are these noises?
Vile strumpet tried to beguile my man.
Potato. Ooh, more iron ore.
Been to Vizima. The word is it's more like a pigsty than a tramp.
Hello. How are you?
I don't know how to find a way in.
Ah! Likely they shall find her blue in the Pomtar. Though some say she ran off with an Nilfgaardian. A spy.
Blimey.
What
I kneel
shit,
before
grey
you,
locks.
oh eternal fire.
God, God,
Shit.
Oops. I'm so dumb. Damn stairs right here.
fancy men like me. Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, Sugar Puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, Sugar Puss, before I report this to Papa.
I figured out where to go, but
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But miss, he just claimed to be the cook. He's a cheat, he is.
See, Frederick, did I not warn you not to jest with the guards? They haven't any sense of humor whatever. Now take Master de Bergerac to the training room, quickly.
As you say, miss.
they're disappointed.
Why have you realised what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one, and take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
Get down.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Shut up and fight.
That's good.
Stop, Blonde. Fight! Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
God.
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said?
Huh.
Why are you here?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Oh, she's like a twin.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Drat it! You're quick! Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's packed just now.
As you wish. What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Quiet.
Ooh, now that's a mentor. Strong and decisive. Perhaps it's time I took up swordplay.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly
argue a lot
praises
for
another woman's
sisters.
talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Or harshly.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Sorry, Rosa. Afraid I can't at the moment.
Farewell then. Oh, payment for your time.
I knew he was gonna get paid. Should have stayed longer.
Nothing hurts as much as life. could you?
How could I indeed?
Hello.
Go to the fountain again.
I shall
They've burnt him
pretend
in a
I did
mistake.
not
It's
hear
dreadful.
that.
From now on, assume your every move's observed. Mind the guards. They're worse than thugs.
Is my running causing this? Like, what's going on? Why do people so, like, yell so much? I feel like just running causes this.
My, what a freak. Why? Oh! Why?
Where are you keeping it, Bobby? Monsieur Zoltan, you old bird? What's this?
Alright. Let's see if we're closer to getting
Ah, you're
Dandelion.
back! You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Nice bird, but to the matter at hand.
So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye.
Priscilla.
Must be
Me. It's me.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Pick some dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Come now, ain't nothing.
Ooh.
How loutish.
Everyone knows you can wear a quiver on your back, not swords, amateur.
The sounds in the city are bothersome. Crying, yelling, screaming, harassment.
Need a squire?
I don't think I'd want to live in the city.
Dung that flows to the sewers, so the worst scum flow. Ah, here comes the witch.
Think I'd piss me chances.
All right. Need to check. A sec. Okay. 1:30.
You're all ready. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Boy, think he can get his wife out the dungeon?
We've spoken of this already.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own, rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace, you flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet
Girl, it's like, okay.
as you weep. I know not if fate
Her
would
contour
have us
is too
live
dark for
as
her skin.
one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered.
How do you say your name? Becky. Beck is lurking. Oh. Hey, Becca.
Never found. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes, glistening as you
Expect me to believe that?
This isn't hitting for me. You brought a friend, but they're lurking. Dude, why do you always come towards a time where I'm ready to like leave? The house has gotten hot again. And I'm hungry. How far into the game are you? I don't think I'm very far. I don't know, to be honest.
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
Uh-oh.
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. This was a decent establishment.
Yeah.
Rhino, get up.
Once it's like the
Your wrist is
afternoon,
noggin to save
which is like
someone
now,
else's arse.
it's like too warm. My computer's kind of just like,
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door.
yeah.
Settle this
My,
outside.
how do I explain this?
Come.
Like, I was fine about until like 10 minutes ago, and I checked how long I was on here, and I was like, oh, I should probably get off because it's starting to get warm. And I want to eat before it gets too warm. Because I hate eating hot
me
food when it's
to
hot.
introduce-
I don't know if that's just a me thing, but
This is
hate
the
it.
summer, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented, and This?
Is Geralt of Rivia.
Well, I can't save the game right
Dandelions
now.
told me a great
Not
deal
during
about
this
you,
part.
and I've listened with bated
But I'm
breath.
still here.
Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Oh, she knows. Word, not people I can.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
Okay. I was so confused by that.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
So this hour and a half has been spent looking for this one guy. Take it.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as
I did dress him in this. It's better armor, but it's not as pretty as the other outfits.
Flair for crime. Yeah, I'd agree.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
He looks like a dad that was forced to help out with his 6-year-old son baseball game. It's true. It looks terrible, but it has like the highest number for protection supposedly, and I'm terrible at this game. It took me like the werewolf that I was fighting against last time you were here, Becca, he was like, it took me 40 minutes to beat it, and I think the game just was like, okay, she's lost so many times, we're just gonna give it to him. The belt, right? The belt, every time I look at it, the belt just looks like something fell. That's all I'm gonna say. Looks like I gotta rescue Dandelion. Okay, we're gonna rescue Dandelion.
Rushing to
But next time,
Dandelion's
because
rescue.
tacos. We need
Paying me a
tacos.
salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Horson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's
It is on easy mode,
beg you to
but
hurry.
when I was
Let me know as soon as you
playing
know
with fighting against the werewolf, I was in a lot of pain, so it took me even longer just because I was so distracted from the pain, but it's all good. All right, it's taco time. Ooh, yes, it is taco time. But wait, I want to show you something. Let's see. Well, I wanted to show you the model, but I think I'm too hungry to do that. But I want to show you one other thing that I did. Look. well. Let me put it back on. This model, I've been nerding out on these models. This model, I found it for like $30 and it moves so well. It's like the best model I've ever seen. Yeah, I gotta eat. So we gotta end this. But let me see if I could show the model a little bit. It's a full body model and it's $30 on Booth PM or something. But yeah, look how great that moves. It has like so many things too. Like I could cry. Look at that. Pity me. Pity me. I love it. And then I have heart eyes. And just regular hearts around. Dizzy eyes. Star eyes. Oops, star and dizzy eyes. I'm angry or annoyed. Music. Angry mode kind of thing. So cool. And it was so cheap for what it is. Oh, and I get to blush. And I can change the hair. The hair part makes me happy. The angry symbol. Yeah, it's a good one. I love changing the hair. It's like my favorite one. Then I could take the jacket off. Back on. Headphones. Mic, but I'm a terrible singer, so that's never gonna work out for me. A guitar. Also cannot play the guitar to save my life, but it's cute. And this little thing. I like this little thing. It's like a little monster thing. And a gaming thing. The funny part is when I accidentally click everything. So you can click, let me see, where's the guitar? So I could, both hands are out for the guitar and for gaming. The monster is so cute, isn't it? Oh yeah, I can drink a Coke, even though I don't really drink soda. And hearts. I love this. Oh, and an offense. And when I'm angry at people. Just cigarette. I don't smoke. This one's the one I hate the least because I just don't like smoking in general. And that's it. That's it. But it's so, I don't know. Honestly, the first day I got it, I just played with it and I just stared at it. I wasn't streaming or anything and I was just doing this. Like, this is so cute. Anyways, tacos. It's